Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, I was gonna make another hijab tutorial video, and I did like 3 takes, and it wasn't working, and I was getting so aggravated with myself, so I decided to stop and take a break to rant. It's a little belated. It happened, almost, several weeks ago, but I can't get it off my mind. I live in a very small town, and we don't have a big masjid. I mean, for Juma, there's usually about 20 people every week, and there's only me and 2 other ladies who come regularly. Several other women come in Ramadan, but just, for the normal Juma, it's usually just me and 2 of my friends. So, the guys forget about us. It's ridiculous. I mean, like, okay, for example, one day during the Juma, it was in Ramadan, mind you, in Ramadan, and all the women come with someone else. So people know that there's women there. And they were passing out. They took a pause in the khutbah. I didn't know what was going on. And we could hear them passing out papers. And I said to myself, surely they're going to come and bring us something. It was some kind of hadith or story or something that they said we should read. And I said, surely someone's going to come bring it to us. I said, well, and no one ever did. So I said, well, maybe it's in the room. Because surely the imam said, well, maybe some women are going to come, and I know I'm going to pass out these papers today at the Juma, so I'm going to put some papers in the women's room. No, nothing. During Ramadan, when we have iftar, we usually have iftar every Friday, they call the adhan, and then we break our fast, and then, 10 minutes or so minutes later, then we pray Maghrib. So no one tells us. I just knocked the camera. Oh my god. No one tells us that they're going to start praying Maghrib. So we hear the adhan, we break fast. No one tells us to start cleaning up or, move the mats. By the way, we don't have an actual mosque. It's really just an apartment that we go to pray in because we are not a large community and we have trouble raising funds, so it's just an apartment that we rent out. But no, we don't want, we don't have time to clean everything. We just hear Allahu Akbar, and our food is still, out, and the mat's still on the floor, and no one tells us, and we always miss the prayer. They don't tell us when they're going to start the Tarawih. So we have to keep looking and going to the room and looking to see if they're lining up for prayer. And I told my dad, and he told the imam, he told one of his friends who's very involved in the mosque, and they still don't make any announcement. And it really annoys me that we have to be reduced to peeping on the men to know when it's time to, line up for prayer. I mean, it's ridiculous. Another rant, our mosque was dirty. The masjid is not supposed to be dirty, And I came in, I've been going, week after week, and I see the bathroom, it's dirty, and it's old. I said, well, does no one clean it? What's the deal? So, finally, one day, I went in and, me and a couple of my friends cleaned the mosque. But it just really bothers me, no one wants to volunteer to do anything. They'll go and criticize. Oh, and by the way, we don't have a sheikh or an imam. It's just like several professors, married men who are more religious, and they give the khutbah and they do their best to, lead the prayers and things like that. But they're not they haven't been to Islamic school. They're not a certified sheikh or anything. They're just, really good men doing their best for the Muslim community in our town. But, no one volunteers to do anything, yet they're so quick to criticize the imam if he prayed too fast, or he prayed too slow, or he didn't say this right, and by the way, there's mildew growing in the bathtub, and nobody volunteers to come clean it, And it just really bothers me that no one seems to take initiative, People can go out on Friday night, but they can't get up on time to go to Juma. They'll come walking in during the halfway through the khutbah, or they come in right during the middle of the prayer. The reason you come to Juma is to hear the khutbah and pray in congregation, not to walk in half an hour late and or to answer your cell phone during the Juma. That's another problem we have. And they had to actually ask people to turn off their cell phones because people were not only leaving their cell phones on, but answering them during the khutbah. I mean, it's Allah's house. You can't you have to have more respect for it than that. Or is it just me? I don't know. Does anyone else have this problem? I mean, let me know, please, because it can't just be only us. Let me know, okay? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and thanks for listening. Peace.